Hey, hello,
Hi,
hello,
hi,
hello,
hi.
hello. Hey,
Hey guys,
hello,
what's
hello.
good? Welcome back to another episode of Allow It with D and
Lish.
How's your week been, everybody? I hope you're good. I hope you're safe. I hope you're good. I hope you're safe and not so cold. And not so cold as I am.
It's cold. It's very cold. It is very cold.
I know you just missed the part that Leisha's been cussing me out for eating Chipotle before we
Yeah,
recorded.
because now she got the itis.
Because now I've got the itis. I literally just all I want to do now is sleep.
Who's asked you to eat a big back burrito?
Oh my god, it was amazing.
Before you're about to record.
What's even crazy is the fact that I've been complaining about how big my back looks in the last few episodes.
Oh my
and meanwhile, I was chowing down that Chipotle like there's no tomorrow.
Big back,
Big back. It's okay, guys. I'll get back on my on my healthy kick, on my all of that stuff in the new year. We call it New Year,
what
New
is
Me.
it? It's cuffing season.
It's cuffing season. I need cushion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need that cushion
I don't
for the
need
pushing.
I don't need no bones to be dashing
don't do that.
bones.
Don't do
No. So yeah, I'm gonna stay plump.
Yeah.
For the foreseeable future.
I'm trying to be plump.
I'm gonna
People
stay
just
plump
need to
for
stop
the
stressing me out.
future.
They're in the way of my plumpness.
In January again, I'll start prepping for the holiday season.
New year, new me.
Exactly. And also I think we're going to go on holiday maybe in like April or something, or February. So I'll tighten up. My face will start looking slim again. The back will start disappearing one more time. People will be like, what is she doing? I can't believe she just had twins and she looks like this.
Where did all the weight go?
It's gone because I need to go on holiday. Right now, I'm not going nowhere. So I'm feeling a bit plump.
I feel you. I'm itching. I'm kind of itching to go somewhere. But then at the same time, I'm like,
I don't know.
Do I want to go anywhere?
No, I'm definitely going somewhere. I was asking Cam today. I said, where you want to go? This guy was just out here knocking out the same places all over again. I said, don't you want to try something different? He said, no.
Oh,
I said, I guess that's
he likes what he likes.
He just likes what he likes. He said he doesn't want to go nowhere different. I said, you know what? I think we need to switch it up, even if it's just a different postcode.
Yeah,
because you can't keep on going to the same.
My kid's not hard to please. She's like Bournemouth. She's like, I want to go back to Bournemouth. I'm like, ooh, you're really British.
I ain't gonna lie though. He did say the third option, Manchester.
Oh,
I said
not Manchester.
To go do what in Manchester? It don't even make no sense. He said it's because I've just never been. I said, so you don't want to go nowhere outside the country? I said,
Manchester.
I said, a flight longer than 4 hours. That's where we're going. Pick somewhere. He said, let's just go Manchester. I said, wow, like you just said, we really have British kids.
Wow.
And
not many.
Why did we do this?
I don't know.
You don't even make no sense.
I don't mind Manchester, to be honest, though.
I don't mind Manchester. It just is not a place that I could live. It's just it's too depressing.
I've never spent more than 48 hours
all those
there.
Buildings, the darkness. When we went there, it was dark as well.
It was
too.
very dark.
Yeah, it was dark. The buildings are very old
actually,
school.
we went around this time in November.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then I went again in February.
And it was giving British.
It was, and it was
like it was the. Yeah,
it was very British.
I don't think I can.
It was very cold.
I don't think I can do that for too long.
Yeah, I think 2 days is good. When I went in February, it was cold, but not that cold, and the sun was out. It was actually really nice, and I think they had a lot of things going on.
Also, the thing is that I think when we went together, I think we went and it was just a very specific type of people that were in our hotel and all of that stuff. So they were giving Brits on speed. Yeah. And that's not, I need a bit of flavour. I need I need London vibes.
I feel that. Where I stayed the second time was right in like the center, across from the venue. So it was definitely a mix.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, because I wasn't.
It was definitely giving London. Okay, and
cool.
It was the night. All the clubs and stuff are down there, so it was buzzing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's what I need to do because it was giving very, very. I was like,
However, I must say that I thought the service that we received at the hotel that we stayed at first was better than my The hotel,
of course,
yeah.
Because then once you got a bit of favor and a bit of variety of people, the standards start dropping.
That's very true. You're right. And I mean,
yeah.
It wasn't cheap. It's like 300 pounds a night.
Of course. Even if people are going to bash me all they like, but things like Soho House, the service there is trash. Really, for the money people are paying to be in that place, like per month or whatever that subscription that they pay, it's crazy that they get that kind of service. It's crazy to me.
Yeah. I feel like when it comes to service, the standards here in this country, they're very low in comparison to America.
Of course, they're below my minimum. I told you we went to that. I went to that establishment this morning to go and get a coffee. And I know in America, they would have been dashing me with compliments. Yeah. They would have recited my order straight away. I wouldn't even need to say it twice. They would have done this and done that. They're just like, you should be happy to be here. You should be happy to be in this queue, and you should be happy to pay me, and that's all you need to do, and go away. That's the service here. Everyone's just unhappy to be working, happy to be anywhere but their house and heating.
Yeah. I guess
that's all people need.
Gloomy. Very
gloomy. I told you, people have to strip me out at my house these days. Although, of course, apparently, I know, guys, I said this a few weeks ago, and I said, this is my last night out.
Oh, yeah. Lies. You said you're going to be outside. Lies.
I lied to you, or I take accountability. I'm going to be outside. I've just decided, because I think just staying inside just gives you some kind of, the doom and gloom is too much. I need to be out and about. It gives you the blues for real. And I need to make new friends. I need to make new friends. Lish can't just be my only friend. No. I need to branch out.
Did you say no new friends?
I don't think I've ever said no new friends.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I'm always open. It's just that for me, it's the work. The effort. With it, the effort. I think it's the effort. To make new friends. It's to make new friends. That's where my issue lies. Because I'm a person of very little effort. If it's not easy, I'm not pursuing it. If it's too easy, I also don't want to be pursued. So now we have a problem.
I think it's important to have friends that understand the dynamics of your life, like the balance. Like, okay, we're not gonna be able. Super hard. Yeah, but it's like, okay, we're not gonna be able to hang out or chat all the time. But when we do, we just pick up where we left off.
Exactly. Yeah. But that's super hard without people feeling some type of like personal way, or I even see in the comments a lot, in the social media comments, talking about, once you're on your phone with your friend who's got kids, and they're in the background.
Oh my gosh, their kids I see that all the time.
And I'm just like, if you were to really hear my conversations with my bestie Lish, like literally all we are doing is talking to our kids in the background the whole entire time, and then we talk about them to each other, and then afterwards we're like, all right, then bye. And it's really, there hasn't been a conversation really put in place.
Gosh, I always think about the shouting, like, don't do that, put that down. Exactly. That's me all the time. Yeah.
It's just a common understanding where they just get it. And then I also have like really good friends. My other really good friend, Mimi, you guys have seen her all the time. Me and Mimi don't call each other. Never. It's crazy. We've been friends for years, and I love her down, but we never call each other. I think I call her on like her birthday to sing happy birthday. Besides that, we don't do all of this, how was your day, nonsense. We don't believe in that. We just like, okay, cool. We message each other all the time though. We stay on WhatsApp all the time, and we message each other. But to pick up the phone and call each other, we never do. But it doesn't make a difference in our friendship. That's just how our friendship is.
Yeah, which I think is fair enough. I think that, so with making new friends, I think that is important. Yeah. To know that, okay, compromise. The type of friend that I am and the type of friend that I am going to bring to the table
are also two different things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And of course, there's a certain level of loyalty and all of that stuff that comes with making new friends. But I think, what's going on in the world, people ain't got no time to be loyal to nobody. Yeah. So I also don't hate people who spew my business. I can't stand it, because I barely even spew in general.
Yeah.
So if you're over here taking life, right? Oh, you don't know what D said to me. That's why.
I think
that's why I can't be having not too many friends. I can't be having not too many friends. And also, a lot of people say to me, "Why don't you have any Zimbabwean friends?" That's a question I get all the time because obviously I'm Zimbabwean.
Oh, that's true. Where are your Zim friends at? Where are they at?
I don't know.
I mean, you have a few of them, but it seems like they travel a lot. You don't see them. Like Cherish.
She travels. She's like a nomad queen. Yeah, she travels all the time. Theo, she's in her photography bag and her creative bag and all of that stuff. They've been doing their thing, but Theo's South African.
Oh, so she's not Zim.
And she's not even Zim.
My bad.
I think my Zim friends are my brothers. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's really it. Because also we have specific, I don't know, I always feel it's weird, right? When I'm around Zimbabweans. It's very strange. I don't think it's called imposter. Yeah, I don't know if it's imposter syndrome. I feel like I shouldn't be there.
Really?
Right?
Around other Zim people or just females?
Definitely not just females. I don't care.
Zim people. I'm just well the Zims in general.
I think just Zims in general. I feel like I have slight imposter syndrome when I'm around them. I feel like I'm just never somewhat good enough. Does that make sense? But in a way where it's like, okay, am I speaking my language, which is Shona? Am I speaking Shona correctly? They'll say, oh, okay, you think you've been here too long and you're not talking in our language properly. Like, let's say if I decide to stick to English, why are you sticking to English?
Oh yeah, why you not
everyone start looking at you weird. Or why don't you have Zimbabwean friends? Why is your partner not Zimbabwean? You're not teaching your children the language. Why are you not going to Zimbabwe all the time? There's so many of these questions that then hit me. Then I'm just like, oh, I'm not even comfortable here because why can't I just do what I want?
That's true. I mean, none of you guys are with Zims though, right?
Very rarely. Very rarely will you now meet a Zimbabwean woman, girl, whatever it is, who is with another Zimbabwean man in the diaspora. It is very, very rare. But there is some, of course. But yeah, then they do the whole language thing. Why do kids don't speak Shona? Well, I barely speak Shona as it is. Yeah. Why don't when's the last time you went? None of your business. Like there's a lot of things that's
it's you're killing off the culture. You're killing off it's like they're killing
basically that's exactly what it is. Why did I just go around in a circle? I'm basically just not Zimbabwean enough for Zimbabweans.
Got it.
Yeah. And then I just feel weird all the time around them and uncomfortable. Yeah. I don't think this is said enough, by the way. Yeah. I think a lot of people who emigrate and don't stick to their, I don't know, tribal past or country, people and all of that stuff, they're seen upon as in you're just not enough for them if you try and integrate back. It's just it's a weird feeling for me. And then it's like, why don't you pursue it? Oh, I've been here since I was this old, but it doesn't matter for me. All my friends are Zimbabwean. I still do Zimbabwean things. I go shopping in Zimbabwe. All right. Chill. I still Zimbabwean. Right.
Exactly. I mean,
you can't take that away from me.
Regardless.
Exactly. So. You can't take that away from me even if you tried. But yeah, not us going off in a tangent.
I know. Well, with that said, D is looking for new friends.
I am.
Comment below.
I don't know if anyone would comment, to be honest.
Comment. Oh my gosh. That leads me into meeting a romantic lover online.
Oh God, yeah. Go on.
So I watched Sweet Bobby. I don't want to give too much away for people that didn't watch it.
Yeah, because then it's not. Yeah. You can't give too much.
So basically,
she was catfished.
Yeah, this lady was catfished. It's something that was in the making over the span of, I would say, 8+ years. Where she was talking to this person and she thought that this was her person. She thought she was going to get married to this person. She thought that, that this was it. This is a person she's going to have children with. All of that to find out that she had been catfished. in a circle and a web of lies that took so many twists and turns.
The web, you couldn't even put that web together, even if you tried.
Which resulted in one person personating 60 people. 60.
That's a whole
job. To catfish this woman.
That's a whole job.
I was just like, what?
I think we go back to, something we were talking about a few weeks ago about how sort of internet trolls or people who like stalk people on the internet, just let's say on a day-to-day basis, not as in-depth as days upon days.
Yeah.
But let's say if you check up on someone once a week on the internet, just checking up on them for the fact of just checking up on them.
Yeah.
Although you don't even like that person or whatever it may be, and you're still doing it. That's something that's not quite right up there.
Something's not connecting.
Something's not connecting. That's why I find catfishing really, it's nuts, because it's so, the deception is so, I think it's so severe. Because you're really just going out of your way to maybe just traumatizing that person for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Because you choose to, I think it's a form of stalking as well, by the way, catfishing.
I think it is as well. What do you think? Because I watched the Netflix documentary, and then after I listened to the podcast, where the podcast actually goes in depth, in detail. So I recommend listening to the podcast, Sweet Bobby.
Maybe before you
watch it before you watch the documentary. Exactly. I mean, listen to it before you watch the documentary. But there was a lot of victim blaming, because even the police asked her,
of course,
like, are you okay? Do you think it's fair to think that somebody is not right in the head to allow themselves to be catfished?
There's a certain level of vulnerability there. And does the vulnerability maybe come with like slight mental health something? Like there's some kind of deficiency. I don't say for everybody, okay? That can't be for everybody. But I think it's for most of these people that end up being like catfished to the point of no return. Then people that get swiped out of hundreds and thousands of pounds and stuff like that. And somehow you convince that this person on the other end of the line on the internet is real and is really convincing you to do all of these things.
Yeah.
I hear people who are like, okay, they said that their brother was shot and they need the money straight away. These people are remortgaging their houses
to send money,
doing all of that to send money. You can't tell me that you've got that much faith in the human race. They just there's something that's just not there. I don't know what it is. Okay, so I can't say that they're crazy or I don't know, something wild. All I just know is that there's something missing. It could just be security. They're just insecure.
Yeah.
It could be just they're vulnerable because they've been in a place before where maybe they need to feel loved. That's something that's missing from someone. So it might not be just a mental disconnect.
Yeah.
But it might just be a heart disconnect too. There's like something going on inside them that just allows them for these people to just literally take over their lives.
Yeah, because she said she over the duration of this relationship, she said that she tried to step away so many times,
and then she just
the person just manipulated her into thinking like,
But at the end of the day, how many past, let's say, relationship, friendships, situationships that we were possibly in, and then we tried to get out of it, but we kept on getting dragged in, and sometimes you go back but then after a while, then just like something in you clicks and you realize, okay, shit, I need to really just step away from this.
Yeah.
But with these kind of people, nothing is clicking.
They
just continue to be taken advantage of. And my issue as well is like, where is the tribe? She had a huge tribe. She
did have
her immediate family. She didn't listen to nobody.
Yeah, but because during the course of this also, she started like alienating herself from
exactly.
her friends, from her family. So that's another thing that person did was basically made her quit her job.
Of course.
So many things to kind of just make her in a space where she was just alone and there was nobody else.
Now that I think of this, actually, Lish, if I was to maybe try and alienate myself away from people, I genuinely believe there's only two people who would pursue me: you and my baby daddy.
Yeah, I mean,
you would just continue. Exactly. You wouldn't let up. You'd be like,
I have a
whatever
key to your
it
house
is,
anyway.
exactly.
So you can't alienate yourself from me. Like what?
Whatever it is, we figure it out together. And he obviously the same, because of course he's the father of my children. We've been together most of our adult life.
Yeah.
So he would be like, no, we've got to figure this out, whatever it is. But I think if I was to tell everyone else, actually just leave me, they'll just leave me.
Yeah, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
I mean, too, because I mean, at some point, how much can you pressurize a person to kind of be present, and that person
they just don't want
it. They don't want it.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
They don't want it.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. It goes back to those people that die alone in their homes. And people are like, okay, how can they be dead for 3 years and no one notices?
And nobody notices.
Because they genuinely just alienated themselves from everybody and anybody. And then that's it. They died alone, and
by
that's
themselves.
It. A shutdown.
That's it. Yeah.
Sad existence.
Crazy.
Sad existence.
Crazy.
Yeah. I hope people have people out there who look out for them regardless of what they're going through. And even her family, I noticed after a while, they started giving up, because they're like, come on, there's only so much we can do.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're a grown woman. We're trying to tell you, like, look, this doesn't seem like it's legit anymore, especially the
something
aunts.
Wrong. There's something wrong here. Yeah.
There's really something not quite right. Even in the pictures that they were showing, she was looking gaunt.
Yeah.
She was losing a lot of weight. She was not looking after herself anymore. Her self-care was down the drain. And she just kept on going. And this person apparently who loved them. Just weird stuff.
You're on the phone with this person 24/7.
Exactly. I don't know.
Hearing them breathe. It's like, what? It's
really a madness.
It's diabolical. Yeah. And that person also, when everything came to light, that person was also gaslighting her, basically saying that they did her a favor because she was in a dark place. Of course. So this helped her basically
to even be in a more darker place.
I'm like, what?
Not just the assailant, shall we call her, or him, right?
Yeah.
Was not only just saying that, but the police were also saying, like, oh, technically, why didn't she just stop this?
Exactly.
And there hasn't been a crime that's been committed. Meanwhile, I think that needs to be made a crime.
Yeah, in the podcast, they had a specialist. They called it something. Called it like coercive behavior, because obviously throughout this relationship, she did end up quitting her job because of the relationship. Goodness. She did end up, like we said, alienating herself from the rest of her family and things like that. So there was some that is a crime, I guess, to coerce people to be
doing stuff that they shouldn't technically be doing.
Yeah.
I also wonder if there was a sexual aspect to it as well, because of course people who meet other people online and there's somewhat of a distance, they start sending them videos and pictures and stuff like that, and that should be a crime, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
I believe that's
should be a crime. Yeah,
I think it's sexual coercion.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. I think one of these influencers that's on Instagram was talking about, it was a sponsorship actually, I think it was by Google or Instagram. I think it was by Google, Instagram. And they're saying that there's really an influx of people or persons that are convincing young men mainly between the ages of 14 and 19 to send them sexually explicit pictures.
What?
And once they send the first one and then the second one or whatever. So these young men are doing it because they're thinking, they're teenagers, they're hormones, whatever. They're doing what they think they want to do, regardless of what people say. But after, let's say, the third or the fourth picture, they start getting blackmailed, saying you need to send me more pictures. If you don't send me more pictures, I'm going to send these pictures to your parents.
This is like Black Mirror.
Yeah, exactly. Or I'm going to send these pictures to your school, and you're going to lose, whatever, your scholarship. You're going to lose your place in uni or whatever it may be. So they're being coerced into continuing to send more and more pictures that are being sold on the dark web. I said, this is like, the internet is just a crazy place. That's why I'm so super against. I love new friends, of course, like I just said, but I'm also super against like meeting new people via online. So people who do like internet dating and all of that stuff, I completely applaud you, because that could genuinely it could never be me.
You can't do it.
I'm not meeting nobody for the aunties. Technically, I'm coming to that auntie age now. The aunties that meet people on Facebook, and then you just meeting someone on Facebook.
I feel like nobody should be meeting anybody on Facebook.
But they are. But I feel like
Facebook should really be a red flag. Of course. It's not a place. No. Even Facebook market.
All the uncles are red flags. Looking for aunties that they can just, they can be keeping cozy and cuddly in the winter. You said it's cuffing season.
I know.
Just meeting people like on Instagram, like meeting their other half, like the person that they want to. It's not me in general, because I think I struggle with the relationships I have in person to keep up with them. Yeah. Let alone then finding one online. It's just not happening. But I think there's people out there who find people and they thrive. We've got great examples.
Yes. I know someone who met someone online, and they're married with children.
Exactly. So it works out.
He's very wealthy.
He's shmoney. Yeah. Maybe I'm losing out here.
Hello.
Yeah. Maybe I'm losing out. What did that lady say on the meme that you just sent me, to say that, maybe I need to start dating white men because that black guys are giving me chocolate lies.
Yeah, chocolate covered lies.
Chocolate covered lies. Someone said in there they need to be. In fact, I want those dark chocolate covered lies. I said these people are out of control.
Not the dark chocolate.
But maybe I need to broaden my.
My broaden scope. Your horizon.
Exactly, or my horizons, and then maybe I can find the sugar daddy that I've been looking for years, who's supposed to pay for all of my trips and my Hermes.
You could be on Instagram.
Could be on Instagram
in the requests folder.
Oh my goodness.
That folder is a red flag. I don't even go there.
I go there for allow it just to see what's in
my
there.
Personal, I'm definitely not going there. But yes, definitely for allow it. That's all right. But not. So
if you're trying to speak to Alicia, just call her on Instagram. She'll pick up.
Yeah, right. No. Absolutely not.
Why not? You got an allow it for us this week?
I do. I have an allow it with the advice.
Sure.
So this is from Maya. She said, I'm in a bit of a dating dilemma and really need some advice. I've been talking to this guy, Jason, on Hinge for the last few weeks, and I honestly thought I'd finally met someone who clicked with me. We have so much in common, and our conversations feel effortless. We'd even done a couple of FaceTime calls, and everything seemed great. He's funny, smart, and we have tons of shared interests. We finally met up for the first time in person at a cafe.
Right.
And when I saw him, I'll admit, I was a little thrown off.
What's wrong with Jason?
I don't know. He looked really different from his photos. Oh. Like a few years older, and definitely not as clean cut.
He was in disarray, basically.
Oh my gosh, as the images he had posted. I don't mean to sound...
He AI these images.
Probably. Yeah, because you could do that now.
You can.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't mean to sound superficial, but there was a noticeable difference. He had used some pictures that were clearly from a while ago.
Oh, wow.
And some were even edited with filters.
Oh, jeez. He did the blur effect.
That didn't match to what I saw in person. Oh, no. She told him.
Oh.
When I pointed it out.
Let's get yourself together.
Sorry.
You're supposed to be giving advice.
Oh my gosh! When I pointed, I know.
That Jason is half the man that he said he was.
Gosh, when I pointed it out awkwardly, he was quick to apologize and admitted that he used older pictures because he was insecure about his looks. He said that he'd been going through a tough time, gained some weight, and just wanted to look his best on his
like
dating profile.
Right now.
Whatever. He was really honest about it. And I could tell he was genuinely embarrassed.
Oh, bless him.
So here's the thing. We still had an amazing time together. And
cool.
I felt the same chemistry I'd felt when we were chatting online. Mm-hmm. But I can't help but feel a little betrayed. I know everyone wants to put their best pictures forward on dating apps. But I've always believed in being upfront about what you look like. It kind of feels like he misrepresented himself. And I'm not sure if I can get past that. I guess my question is this something I can let go of, or is it a red flag that I shouldn't ignore? I really like him, but I'm not sure if this kind of dishonesty is something I could look past. Do I give him another chance, or is this a deal breaker? Would love to hear your thoughts.
Oh, no, I think she should give him another chance. I think, it's hard out here in these streets as it is. People are out here competing with each other. He most probably sees these 6'0" gods with 6-packs, 8-packs out here. He's just trying to put his best self forward. It is what it is. I know it's a couple old pictures, but if the chemistry matched what it was, then just kind of go for it. This is the issue with also having too much options these days.
Yeah.
I think because there's so many options, we see those red flags. Everything is a red flag.
Everything.
Oh, he didn't pick up his knife and fork this way. It's a red flag.
It's a red flag.
He didn't do this. It's a red flag.
He has no etiquette.
Exactly. So, we just got to chill with these red flags. I think there's too much. Sometimes go for okay, maybe it might be a pink flag, but I think it is going to take a few more dates in order for you to realize if he's an honest person or not.
Yeah.
Besides just the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because,
I think he's a bit shady for putting old ass pictures.
I know it's a bit shady, but it is what it is, man.
No, because you're online dating, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You're on the internet. It's not like you're
that's true.
in person.
This is the issue with people because they're just not acceptant of who they are.
Yeah.
Like I always tell you, there's nothing that nobody can tell me now that I don't know about myself. Okay? You're going to say my mouth is this, my cheeks are that, depending on which cheeks.
Yeah.
My face is this. Oh, you got a big back now, but you were looking a bit slimmer a few months ago. Mind your business. I know. What's your problem? I get it.
It's all right.
You got eczema. You stay covering it up with some bracelets. Okay. So...
Girl.
People just got just eczema and vibes over here.
Girl.
But people just got to accept for themselves who they are. And the issue is that most people don't.
Yeah.
And it takes a level of maturity. It takes a level of security and inside work for you to become that person who genuinely doesn't give a shit about what people think. But like I said, in the day and age that we live in, it's hard.
That's why I feel like online dating is a cop out because men should really be confident enough to step up to women in person.
And that ain't happening. I told you in this country, it's just men don't want to step on nothing. They want to be bad bitches. They got no interest in saying hello to women. They wouldn't even tell a woman if she looks beautiful in this country. They wouldn't because they'll think that, she thinks that I'm trying to move to her.
Too nice.
She thinks she's too nice. Or she thinks she's this. Honestly, it's just a compliment. Yeah. Compliment people and it's okay.
Not your ring chiming.
I know my ring. It's most probably my neighbor and his dog.
Ring
He ain't even anyone's special. Shall we check? Oh, no. Again, another food delivery. Oh. That's got nothing to do with me.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts? Do you think she's
I don't think it's a red flag, but for me, it's just the fact that I'll be with a man that lacks confidence. That's bothersome to me. Like, I need you. I need you, even if you're 5'5", I need you to stand up like you're 6'4". Like I need a man to bring that type of energy. I need him to bring that energy. I know, but that's problematic
too in its own right.
Okay. Sorry, narc behavior.
That's also problematic in its own right.
I remember back in the day.
Because we ain't finna fight in the room, do you understand?
That is true.
Because someone's got to stand in the room and be that person. We both can't walk in and be that person.
That is very
Then
true.
We're competing.
That is...
And I'm not trying to compete with no man.
I mean...
And a man shouldn't try and compete with me.
That is very true. But I don't know. It's just, I feel like, why?
You want big dick energy 24/7?
I want big dick energy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay. I need a healthy...
Show me the pictures of you stressed out. I could relate, bro. I would have still hit you up on Hinge. Like, okay. Show me what's really happening.
I need a healthy balance of, okay, I understand that you're a confident man and you're willing to hold your own, but I also need a man that's also will let you shine.
Let me not even say he actually does have confidence.
Yeah.
To put filtered pictures.
Of course. That means
on the dating
he's still
site
turned up.
And turn up with his chest up, ready for a date.
And gave the same energy that he was giving online in person. Yeah, I say give the man a second chance.
I say
second date, plan it, book it.
If you like him, then whatever. Because you said the chemistry was still there. Of course,
because the odds are really slim out there.
It's not always about looks. I however remember he was a cousin of a friend of mine. Mm-hmm. This was before like dating apps or anything, but this is AOL days. Mm-hmm. And I remember he sent me his pictures to my AOL email address. And I was like, ooh. I said, ooh, your cousin's really cute. He looks super tall. Mm-hmm. I think they were like his homecoming pictures or whatever, because he was like in a suit and everything. Mm-hmm. And I remember when I finally saw him in person.
And he wasn't giving.
A couple months later, he was short. He ain't look nothing like his pictures. And this, we had already planned. We're spending
short kings, we love you. We've already said this before.
Yeah.
Okay.
My baby daddy's not tall.
Neither is mine. So don't come for us saying, you don't love the short kings. No, we love us some short kings.
We're here for it. For the Jacquees.
Exactly. Diversity.
the whiz kids.
Exactly, the whiz kids.
So we had the whole weekend together, and I remember being in such a shitty mood. Like I was so agitated because I was like, this guy don't look like his pictures.
Oh my gosh.
But I was young. Maybe my approach to it would be different now.
Of course, because you're just trying to smash. And you ain't trying to smash someone who's below average.
That's true.
We were just like, it was trophy ninjas or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very much trophy ninjas or nothing. They didn't need to have no personality, nothing.
I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed.
Exactly.
But yeah, if you like it, we love it.
There you go. I say go for the second date. And see what happens. And then, of course, the dishonesty starts filtering through again. Maybe the job that he says he has, he doesn't have. Maybe he said
that's what she said, red
exactly.
flag.
Maybe he said where he lives is, he'll be telling you he lives in West London, but he's really at the corner.
Of course, because another thing he's going to be ashamed about admitting.
Exactly. So I don't know. Weigh out your options on the second date. It will start either way, right? Anything that happens in the darkness will always come to light. So any of the stuff that you think that he might be dishonest about in the future, it will come to light and then you move on swiftly. Anyway, we're all about dating too. It's not sometimes just put all your eggs in one basket.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Get the other man on Hinge that you think you might have chemistry with and go on a date with him too, so that you're weighing out your options.
Spread your wings,
Spread
Maya.
your wings, girl.
I'm living vicariously through you.
Thank goodness.
Go on dates.
Exactly. Somebody has to.
Date. Yes.
Date.
Find them brothers on Hinge.
Exactly. But yeah, wow, what a good episode. It was really cool.
Yeah.
We ended up moving up, down, round and round, but it is what it is.
To sum it all up, New friends for Dionne.
Exactly. Watch Sweet Bobby.
Yes.
Or listen to Sweet Bobby.
Listen.
And then let us know what you guys think, because I know a lot of you actually are watching and you're thinking, what's happening is that you guys are sending me your comments in my WhatsApp. No. Don't do that. Oh, Dionne, I watched this episode and don't do that, please. And don't do that. And by the way, my homegirl from work, please, you know who you are. Instead of messaging me on Teams to tell me what you thought about the episode, please just put it in the actual YouTube comments.
Please. Because my mama can't be the only one posting
Lish's
comments.
Mama cannot be the only one week on week sending us love, ladies, looking beautiful. Looking beautiful, ladies. I appreciate you, Mama
Shout
C.
out to Mama
But we
C.
need more people other than Mama C. And my other friend Shamim from commenting.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow.
Exactly. Anyway, we love you and we leave you guys. My name is Dee.
I'm Lish.
And this has been
Allow It. Bye.